Immersive experiences for Alzheimer's patients. Alzheimer's disease is among the most prevalent diseases in the United States of America as of this century, as it affects nearly 7 million elderly people. As you can see on the graph on the right side of the screen, here is the age demographic. The vast majority of the people that suffer from this disease are elderly. This disease is primarily neurological, as it damages the neurons that deal with memory. However, it also affects the rest of the body. Immersive experiences. Immersive experiences can help with memory revival in Alzheimer's patients, as they have multi-sensory engagement, connect with emotions, and help preserve memories through habitual interaction. Multi-sensory engagement. Spaces infused with personal history evoke memories by immersing individuals in an environment rich with sensory cues, which words and images alone cannot replicate, according to Desiree Lopez from the National Institutes of Health. Advantages. Multisensory experiences provide a full experience with 3 dimensions, as opposed to words and images, which are limited to the 2nd dimension at maximum. In a multisensory experiences, users are free to explore the environment as they please. Also, object handling, a multisensory experience, is one of the most efficient ways to help provide memories in Alzheimer's patients. As according to M. Greer from the American Psychological Journal, shape is far more important than color when trying to remember things. Case study example. In Wales, many museums are already helping Alzheimer's patients recollect things from the past. However, in this specific case study from the Alzheimer's Association, conducted by Kangsula, a coal miner easily recalled his past, where he had a career in the mines. He took a mine tour where a tour guide was helping him relocate everything in the mine, and he even gave tips to the coal miner, as reported by Kangsula. Emotional impact. Emotional connections can access a deeper neural network than other parts of the brain, because as they act like a new sense. Also, touch and emotion are strongly related, according to D'Andrea from the National Institutes of Health. Touch and emotion are so connected because when somebody is object handling something, they can feel more of what's going on rather than just observing from the outside world, as opposed to stories and photographs. For example, if somebody is handling a toy from their childhood, they could feel the nostalgia and remember exactly how they felt when they were dealing with these objects, as opposed to a story which wouldn't evoke as intense of emotions. Habitual recollection. Memory preservation is extremely important in Alzheimer's patients, as their brain condition fades quickly. So, habitual interaction will build strong memories, as if they interact with that often, their neurons gain strength. Also, according to Golden Budson from the National Institutes of Health, stories and photographs rely on episodic memory, which is the first to go when somebody contracts Alzheimer's disease. Immersive experiences do not rely on episodic memory, as they are much more easy for the brain to handle. Additional benefits. Object handling is extremely accessible, because as long as you have an object that connects with your past, you can do this. Also, virtual reality aids in accessing places that you cannot go in real life. Counter-argument. Flynn from the National Institutes of Health argues the risk of overstimulation. In a case study, he argues that most people were overstimulated. Also, Zucchella from the National Institutes of Health argues that environments can trigger anxiety, stress, and other symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. Rebuttal. However, Flynn also reports that most people were not overstimulated, and the vast majority of them did just fine. They reported extremely positive experiences as they recollected memories from the distant past. Also, Shaw from the National Institutes of Health reports that object handling in art puts no pressure on the brain of the parts that are not functioning, yet it still aids people in recollecting things. In conclusion, despite the risk of overstimulation, immersive experiences aid rather than words and images far better. And here's my work site.